Welcome back to Koreanology 101, where we explore the essential elements of Korean culture.
Today, we're tackling a concept familiar to anyone who has spent more than 5 minutes in the country, Pali-pali, or quickly quickly.
It's the engine of modern South Korea. But its origins are complex, and its consequences are far-reaching, for better and for worse.
The term itself is straightforward. Pali-pali is a compound adverb derived from the root meaning to be fast. What's fascinating is that before this culture took hold, historical records paint a different picture.
Indeed. During the colonial period and the American military government era, Koreans were often criticized for being slow or having a relaxed sense of time, even leading to the phrase Koreans' time by the Americans.
So, how did a nation go from being perceived as slow to being defined by speed in just a few decades? It certainly coincided with the massive industrial push, which universally pressures rapid task completion.
But Korea's shift was ultra-accelerated. You also have to consider the difficult geography. Korea is a mountainous peninsula with harsh, unpredictable weather.
Agriculture required extremely precise timing to avoid crop failure, and historically, travel through the mountainous terrain had to be done before nightfall due to threats. Urgency and timing was always key for survival.
Philosopher Tak Sak-san also highlighted core Korean characteristics like intense this-worldliness and pragmatism, meaning the focus was always on immediate, practical solutions, rather than abstract considerations, a viewpoint supported by Confucianism.
And let's not forget the geopolitical pressure. The Cold War rivalry and North Korea's own speed race movements pushed the South to achieve rapid national development, prioritizing speed to catch up and ensure survival.
And the results have been undeniable. Pali-pali fueled the economic miracle. South Korea's infrastructure, like its wireless internet, is among the fastest globally.
When we look at service and bureaucratic efficiency, the speed is staggering. Studies show civil litigation takes significantly less time here than in Japan or the US.
Perhaps the best recent example is the COVID-19 response. The ability to execute massive projects quickly, like developing the drive-through testing system within hours, or efficiently distributing disaster relief funds, was directly attributed to the Pali-pali culture.
But speed is a double-edged sword. The relentless focus on rapid output has led to major safety oversights.
We're talking about tragic instances like the Sampung department store and Sungsu bridge collapses, where substandard construction resulted from prioritizing deadlines over meticulous quality and safety.
It also creates intense pressure on individuals. Workers often face extreme stress, sometimes being forced to eat meals in under 15 minutes. And in the workplace, those who process information or execute tasks more slowly are often stigmatized or labeled as incompetent.
This obsession with short-term results also impacts higher education and pure science, making long-term, basic research difficult to fund, despite high R&D investment.
It's interesting to note that this urgency isn't unique, but Korea amplified it. Germany has dali-dali, and Japan has hayaku-hayaku.
But only Korea uses the actual numerical code 8282, which sounds like Pali-pali, to symbolize this urgency, even using it in premium phone numbers and for rapid services.
In essence, Pali-pali represents a national adaptation. What was once a necessity for survival, moving quickly in a harsh land or adapting fast to historical chaos, became the dominant mechanism for industrial success.
But as society matures, the challenge is shifting from speed for survival to focusing on quality and safety. Thank you for joining us on Koreanology 101.
Join us next time as we dive into another core concept of Korean culture.
Goodbye.